And good morning, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us here on ARC Florida. I'm Matt Lincoln.
And I'm Stephanie Valderrama in for Sam Kerrigan. We begin this half hour with a case that's haunted Palm Beach County for more than 4 decades. 8-year-old Christy Luna vanished in Greenacres, just steps away from her home.
Her body was never found, her case never solved. And now, as her mother battles cancer, she's hoping there's enough time left to learn the truth.
Yeah, meanwhile, a new true crime podcast about Christy Luna is reigniting interest in the story, and for the first time in years, we're hearing about a new person of interest.
And our Katie Benty is on assignment for the I-Team. She walks us through Christy's last known steps and the latest efforts to solve this mystery and deliver justice.
We're walking the same path little Christy Luna took nearly 41 years ago. She left her house barefoot, heading right here for Belk's General Store. It's still open today, just 400 feet from her front door. But Christy never made it back home. This is the last place anyone ever saw her. It's been 41 years, but the pain hasn't subsided.
I'm speaking to someone out there that I know. You know something. Please come forward. Please give me some peace.
It was Memorial Day weekend, 1984. Little 8-year-old Marjorie Christy Luna set out for a short walk 2 blocks over to Belk's General Store to pick up some cat food.
She waved hello as she went into the store, and then she waved goodbye as she exited the store.
She never made it back.
When you're young, there's a lot of, being naive and not seeing the world for what it really is.
There just felt like this eerie feeling, not entirely safe.
Like many others, Christy's friends, Brenda and Jennifer, are haunted by that day. A little girl just like them vanished.
It just built up to where everywhere I went, it was this that I saw.
Over the years, detectives have named several persons of interest. Convicted sex offenders, neighbors just houses away.
My daughter, Juanetti. Where is she? What did you do with her?
Victor Juanetti was caught peeking into little girls' windows. He was at Belk's the day Christy disappeared, but he was never charged. Then there were the Rambo brothers.
And Christy came up to the fence. And she was just bouncing up and down, ready to play. I can't remember what she said, but I do remember telling her that I was waiting for him.
Jennifer says she was attacked in a park bathroom by Charles Rambo the same day Christy vanished. She remembers him asking if she'd left any change in the bathroom.
Even though I said yes, like my stomach did flips. I knew better. I knew better. I knew better. He was on top of me, and I trying to get my underwear off, and that's when I heard Christy come in the bathroom. What are you doing to my friend? What are you doing to my friend? And then I heard a loud thud. I never saw Christy after that again.
And it wasn't the first time. A year before, Willis Rambo had asked Jennifer and Brenda the same question about change in that park bathroom while they played on the swings.
This was the individual in the park when Brenda and I were together that day. He was actually sitting on the park
He was sitting
bench.
on a bench like this, but he's sitting here with his feet here, and he was facing us while we were on the swings.
But the Rambo brothers walked away. So did Juanetti. So did Bill Ferris. No charges.
Everybody to me is a suspect. Victor Juanetti's still a suspect. The Rambo brothers are still suspects. Bill Ferris is still a suspect. They're all still suspects. And there wasn't any fences.
Detective William Springer has spent nearly half his life searching for Christy. He's retired now, but still works the case part-time. Back in 2019, there was a glimmer of hope. A tip led to an excavation near Christy's house. No body. The latest name added to the list of suspects, Jerry Groff, a.k.a. Jerry Bailey, a convicted sex offender in Michigan. Springer flew out to question him after he allegedly had a photo of Christy on his phone downloaded off the dark web. But again, no evidence he was ever in Palm Beach County, and no closure.
You know, there's a special place in hell for the guy who did it. And there's another place in hell for the person who knows about it and doesn't come forward.
Christy was a friend, a little sister, and a daughter. Her mother, Jennie, now battling cancer, may never know what happened to her little girl.
There's still that little piece of her that's saying, I have to know. I have to know, where is my baby at? How do you do that?
But Brenda and Jennifer refuse to let Christy be forgotten. They run a Facebook page to keep her story in the public eye. Christy's face now stares out from the 4 of spades, a playing card circulating inside Florida prisons as part of a cold case deck. Just this month, a true crime podcast called The Deck brought her story back into the spotlight. It sparked tips, but not enough to close the case.
It's okay to come forward. It's okay if you haven't said anything for 41 years. It's okay.
It's okay.
Please just come forward and share what you remember.
Am I going to have to live my whole life not knowing what happened to her?
What happened to Christy Luna? Someone knows.
Katie Benty joining us now. Katie, so many twists and turns in this story and your reporting. I mean, just throughout putting this piece together, doing the research, talking to her family and friends, I mean, were there any moments that surprised you?
I think the whole story was honestly shocking to me. Every time I learned something new about this case, I was equally as surprised as the last thing. It was like so many suspects, and I think we were kind of talking about this a little earlier, but you think it's, oh my gosh, it must have been this man. And then you're like, whoa, 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 it must have been these guys.
Right.
And it was like one turn after the next. It just seemed like, gosh, somebody had to have done something, somebody had to have known something, and the fact that they were never able to make, a charge and like find a credible person to find out what happened to her, the entire thing has had me just
spiraling.
Spiraling. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been the craziest thing.
Well, and I mean, if a family knew that these are the type of people living in this neighborhood, I don't know if they would have let poor Christy walk to the store alone. We were kind of doing just a quick check-in on some of these suspects are still alive.
Yes, some of these suspects are still alive. I believe only one has passed away in 2012, Victor Wagnetti, but one of the Rambo brothers is serving 4 life sentences for molesting little girls. Another brother is living in Tennessee. These men are still out there. They were never convicted or really tried for doing something. They were just investigated. It gave enough cause to look into them, but they can't put 2 and 2 together to make a case here.
Katie, incredible reporting. Of course, this is on our website, cbs12.com, for anyone who does want to rewatch. And if you have any information, you can also email Katie, I'm sure, or any tips that maybe, we can get answers for this family.
Oh, so incredibly important. Yes, please.
We'll be right back.